How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm Miss Gates. I'm a social worker at Savannah High School. And what's your name?
I'm Joanne.
All right, hey, Miss Joanne. Do you know I'm here today?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Well, it's been established that you're having trouble at home from, seeing about your parent, your grandfather, and your little brother.
Yes. How did you get that information?
Well, we recently spoke to your mother, and she told me how she's working a lot, and you have to miss school and see about them. So, how's your grades in school going?
Just like what you said, it is true. I have to see about my grandfather sometimes, and also my brother Matt at home. So therefore, my school attendance and my work ethic is not as good as it should be. In my grade level, so it's not that good. I wish it was better. I want to be able to, be on the honor roll and everything like that. But due to me having responsibilities at home, it's a bit frustrating.
Yeah, I understand how it can be hard for a young teenager like you.
Right.
So, have your your teacher, they reached out to you?
I know Miss Brown. She kind of pulled me aside the other day, asking me did I need any tutoring or anything, and I did tell her yes, but I don't know how the hours will go because right after school I have to go home to make sure they're all right.
All right. So, is your mother? Is she on a set work schedule or she's on rotating shifts?
I believe it's a set schedule.
A set schedule. So, you know the hours she works?
No, ma'am, I don't. That's something that you would have to talk to her about.
Okay. Basically, you was telling me how you have to see about your grandfather and your little brother. So therefore, you're missing school, and you want to make honor roll, but you cannot.
Right.
And Miss Brown, she's trying to help you out, but the way your mother work schedule works is not good for you.
Right.
So we could talk to her about sending things home for you to better help you. So with you being able to take care of your grandparent and your brother, how does it affect you socially?
Socially, I feel like, outside of school. In school, I feel like I'm fine. I'm still able to socialize with my group of friends that I do have. But outside of it, around my age, we want to go to the mall every other weekend, or it may be a party or either some type of gathering with my classmates outside of school. So those type of things I do miss out on. Sometimes I'll be happy because sometimes like stuff be happening there, and that's not good.
Yeah.
But I do want to, have that teenage experience and growing up around my same age group instead of having such big responsibilities from my family.
Yeah, I can see how it can be hard because you're a teenager at this time. You want to go out with your friends, go to the skate rink, do TikTok videos, but you had to grow up at a young age. So, have you and your mother discussed about it, or have y'all talked about it? How does it make you feel?
Me and my mom I have brought it up to her before, but my mom works a lot because my father is not in the picture. So she do work a lot. She's a single parent and everything. So she works a lot, but when she do work, it be during the day while we at school, and then at night by the time she get off, she be tired. So after she cooks supper for us, she's on the couch or she's still in her work study room. So it's a bit hard trying to keep in contact with her throughout the week. On the weekends, it's pretty more chill, but she have to work. She have to help with my grandfather. So it's just like, can I really have time to sit down and really talk to her how I feel and what I think about, me having to repeat the third grade
if
I don't get right.
So, what are your feelings about repeating the third grade?
Honestly, I don't want to. I don't want to. I never repeated a grade before. I don't believe in that. But you know, if I cannot meet the certain standard, I understand. But it's not something that I'm aiming for. So, if there's some type of help that you all, as far as my principal, teachers, and the school social work, can help me with, to help me make sure that I stay on track to go on to the next level and everything like that, I will most definitely, that would be most definitely helpful.
Okay, so you stated that you try to talk with your mother, but she's so busy.
Right.
She got to work, she has to cook and clean up everything, so you don't have that connection to talk to her at the moment, right?
Yeah, right.
So, and you want to do better in school and go to the next grade. So, I believe we do have some resources we can, provide you. Maybe like take home. The question I asked you was, do your brother have any responsibilities around the house? I know he has a chronic illness.
Yes. So, sadly, with that disease, he cannot function as well as a normal 11-year-old. So there's a lot of restrictions and limitations on what he can and cannot do from our doctor's offices and stuff like that. My mom was able to educate me about what he has and what my grandfather has. So therefore, if I am home by myself, that I'll be able to be responsible enough and educated enough to make sure that everything is going to be all right, especially by calling 911.
Okay, that's great that your mother taught you that, since you spend a lot of time with them. So, I understand that your grandfather, he has the early dementia. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so it's not similar to it, but it's just sometimes he will be in a good mood, and his good mood is kind of like just laid back, chilling, watching like football or watching something that some type of show that he likes. But it kind of, because of his medication, I have learned that it kind of make him not as inactive as he was. Like it kind of like just make him calm down like so much, or not even just that, but have him tired a lot. So that do affects how he go about his everyday life, because he's not his young self anymore. So
okay. So you said that your grandfather, he's not really himself. He has early dementia, right? And your brother, he has like a limited things he can do.
Right. Can I do at home?
So that gives you more responsibilities on top of cooking, cleaning, and school, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that could be a reason why you're feeling behind in school, because you have so many responsibilities at home.
Right.
You're not able to focus.
Right. I agree. I just feel like that I do want to pass the 8th grade, and I do want to be on honor roll, and that would be the only way you guys helping me.
Okay, so about your mother, right? So I understand that y'all have like teacher conferences, and how does it go? Because I know she work a lot.
Right. So I don't know when her and Ms. Brown have had a conference together. I know it has been a minute. But I don't think they have had none in the past few weeks.
So your grandfather got to go to the doctor,
right? And
so is your little brother. Who takes them to the doctor while she's at work?
Well, sometimes her sister, my aunt Pam, she tries to come in. Aunt Pam stay down the street.
Oh, that's
right. We stay in the same cul-de-sac. So Aunt Pam tried to come down there because Aunt Pam is disabled herself.
Oh, wow.
So she stays home, but she can still drive and do for herself the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Aunt Pam tried to be more helpful. And for suppers that I cannot cook, that's kind of more in advance, Sunday dinners and stuff, she kind of come in and help us out with that. So we are thankful for Aunt Pam.
All right, so Aunt Pam is like a support system to y'all, right?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good, you know, that your family has a support system.
Right.
So, like, I know both your grandfather and your little brother, they both have medication. How do y'all go about that? Like,
well, both of them luckily got insurance and Medicaid to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great resource that we do have at home and that we're eligible for. But yeah, so we try to pick it up. My mom tried to pick it up on her way home, like every other week. I believe they get prescribed medicine every other week, 2 times a month.
Oh, like 2 times a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. So you had a great interview. So what's your future like? I understand we're gonna get you past the 8th grade. We're gonna provide the resources that you need so you can be successful.
Right.
So what are your plans for life in general, like beyond 8th grade?
Right. So of course passing the 8th grade finally, but I don't necessarily know as much. I don't know. My mom went to college. My mom went to college and Aunt Pam, so that's a great influence on what I would like to do in the future. But I don't necessarily know. Probably when we get closer to like 11th and 12th grade, it's different.
Okay. So,
right. So that'd be good.
So okay. So far we discussed how your mother, she works a lot and she can't attend teacher conferences.
Right.
Aunt Pam, she's a support system. She take your grandfather to the doctor as well as your little brother.
Right.
Your little brother, he don't really have any friends, correct?
Not really, cause he do like a online school. Online school for yes.
Is there anyone in the neighborhood like he could talk to maybe?
Oh yeah. Sorry, see, I'm tired now because I didn't get no sleep last night.
Oh, yes, I understand. I know it's really hard because you be up all night.
Yes, I do.
About your family.
I do. Normally, every night I go to sleep around like 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
And I gotta wake up at 6 to get dressed to catch the bus at 7.
That must be hard.
It is.
They have to do it every day.
Right, and get out of school at 4 o'clock. Had to go with my mom, go with Aunt Pam. Just hectic.
Yeah, but you know what? I really do commend you for that.
Thank you.
Because you're young. You're 15, right?
Right, I am.
You're 15. So, most of your age, they can't do all those responsibilities. They'll be complaining. But I'm glad that family is your main thing. So, thank you, Miss Joanne.
Thank you, Miss Gates.
I'll be following up with you.
Okay.